Hello, my name's Dr. Emily Nightingale and this is Flora the Labrador. It is my absolute pleasure to be taking part in Pet Remedies Summer of Love 2023, and as a vet of almost 20 years experience, I've got first-hand knowledge of how important it is that the emotional well-being of our pets is taken care of. As a vet, we take an oath to make sure that the well-being and welfare of the patients in our care is at the forefront of everything that we do. And that includes taking care of their physical well-being, but also their emotional well-being. And here are my top 5 tips so that you can do the very same thing. When you're going to the vets, it's a really stressful time. There's always a lot of worry associated with veterinary visits, and a very good veterinary practice will do what they can to make sure that any worries that you have are soothed and you feel looked after right from the moment you get into the veterinary practice. But you can do your bit by, number 1, making sure you know when your appointment is. You don't want to turn up to the appointment all stressed. Your pet will pick up on that. So it's really important to make sure that you know when your appointment is and to make sure that you're on time. Number 2, if you've not been to the veterinary practice that you're attending before, it's really handy for you to know where they are so that you can arrive in good time and find a parking spot and really take it easy, because again, your pet's going to pick up on those things. If you feel stressed and anxious about the visit itself, your pet's going to pick up on that. The third point is that it's really useful if you can find a vet that offers a familiarity service, which means either confidence clinics or familiarity sessions, so that you and your pet can go to the vets when they're not feeling poorly for maybe a cuddle and a dog treat and maybe a pop on the weighing scales to get them weighed, to just get them used to being at the practice when they're feeling great. So it's a positive experience rather than that odd occasion when they're at the vets because they actually feel quite poorly. That can really help their emotional well-being because they associate visits to the vets as a positive experience rather than a slightly more negative one, especially if they're feeling unwell. Another really good tip is to bring a very high value treat with you. Now, this doesn't work quite so well if your pet is poorly, but if you're just going in for a routine appointment like a vaccination or a health check or perhaps like a little blood test, then it can be really useful to bring a bag of really lovely treats that they really like. A high value treat is something that you know your dog would choose over anything else. So for Flora here, it would actually be anything. But lots of dogs like a little bit of cheese, maybe a little bit of ham, something like that. So you can choose to bring some high value treats with you that you know will really positively reinforce your pet and make them feel really comfortable and happy because they've got something nice to eat when you go to the vets. And the final thing is that you can use other things to help your pet feel relaxed at the vets. And Pet Remedy is a product that I've been using for a long time and I am absolutely blown away by it. It is such a fantastic product. I use it on every single pet that comes in to see me. I have diffusers plugged into the wall in the practice. We have wipes to wipe over the pet as they come into us and we give them cuddles and just settle them that way. And we have a spray which we spray into the room before they actually enter the room. And it just helps bring a sense of well-being and relaxation. And for dogs who are feeling so anxious that they actually get a little bit snappy and they need to be muzzled, for those dogs it even takes the edge off them so much so they're actually able to be examined without a muzzle on. It is a fantastic product and it really has changed the way that we work in practice, meaning that we can give our patients the emotional support that they need. It's really important as part of the human-animal bond to make sure that the relationship that you share with your pet is as well supported as it can be. Flora has just spotted a chicken in the hedge and I think if I let go of her she's probably going to go and have a look at it. Flora, what's that? What can you see? The human-animal bond is a topic of a lot of new research right now, and it's super exciting to learn more about the physical benefits that the relationship that we share with our pets can bring us. So for example, did you know that dog owners laugh more than people who don't have dogs in their lives? That's a statistically proven fact. And there's lots of these little pieces of research now that are building a massive picture of just how important pets are for our well-being, our emotional health, our physical well-being, and just the quality of our lives in general. So from me and Flora, I hope you have a fantastic summer of love. Thank you to Pet Remedy for organising all of this. And it's bye-bye from us. Bye-bye.